Lokal Pag-asa kag ining informasyon ginadulong sinyo sa Pinang sa Flower Shop. Pinang sa Flower Shop na hamtang sa Smart City proper ginapanagyan ni Mr. and Mrs. Cyril Tacosalme. Pwede kamo kabakal dira sa mga bulak, pwede man kamo maka-order, no, mas temprano, basi maubusan kamo, mayara man sila linya. Gusto kamo mag-order, aring linya nila sa Pinang sa Flower Shop. 0920-825 6483 0920-825-6483 kag 0916-786-8896 0916-786-8896 Pinang sa Flower Shop. Bag-o na ang aton nga hipi sang Philippine National Police. Akorda out Marbil in. Si PNP Chief Police General Benjamin Acorda Jr. sa nagligad panitani nga nagretiro sa serbisyo apang ginhingyo liwat sa nga aton presidente si President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos nga i-extend ang iyang termino. So nag-extend until March, no, katapusan niya daw sang Marso, kag kaina mayara nga turnover of command. Ginpili ni President BBM ang bag-o nga na-promote General, si Police Brigadier General Romel Francisco Marbel, ang Marbilya M-A-R-B-I-L. So among ginbutang niya nga officer in charge sang PNP, siyang hipi, siyang PNP chief. Depende ini sa presidente kung himuon sa full-fledged sa PNP chief, no? Sa iya na prerogative. Iya ina sang presidente ang poder sa pagpili kung sino ang iya nga mangin PNP chief. Pagkabatita nga si Police Brigadier General Romel Francisco Marbel ang ginbutang, dumduman ta dayon. Sang una ay natabo ini sa time ni sino to ni Irap, ha? Ang ginpili niya nga PNP chief wala sang liwan, no? Wala sang liwan si Brigadier General Ping Lacson, no? Ang ginimo niya PNP chief, no? Hindi kita magsala, please text me o kung palihog lang padala sa mensahe, basib lang nagsala kita. 1971, isa mo class 1971 si Ping Lacson nga senador bla. So siyang ginpili, ginlaktawan niya ang pila ka mga senior officer ya, no? Sa PMA. Ginlaktawan niya 1968, nga class 1968, 1969, 1970. Ginlaktawan niya. Bangod nga siyang ginpili nga mangin PNP chief. Ipulo pareho ini subong sa kay Brigadier General Romel Francisco Marbel. Class 1991 ini siya sa Philippine Military Academy. Di mayara pa nga nagkalabilin nga class 1970, na class 70, class class 90. No, mayara pa na da class 90, class 89 nga mayara pa nagkalabilin. So siyang ginbutang nga PNP chief sa subong, si Police General Romel Francisco Marbel. Iban to nagalaom, no? Ang class 90 nga sila ang pagapilion kay sila ng Deputy Director for Administration, Deputy Director for Operation, Deputy o Chief of Staff. Di waya to napilian. Police Brigadier General, bag-o lang nga na promote nga 1-star general, amo yang gimpili subong ni BBM kay tiyan mo na guro ang iyayangan na masaligan. So 232,000 ka mga miyembro sa Philippine National Police, amo ini ang pagadalon ni Police General Romel Francisco Marbel. Ano ang iyaging pasalig, no, sa pagbulos sa iya nga senior officer, Police General Benjamin Acorda Jr., yari si Police General Romel Francisco Marbel.
Staff and women of the Philippine National Police, sir, thank you po for your leadership, loyalty, and dedication and service. My family, especially my beloved wife, Rose, our daughter, Robin, who is at the heart of both our joy and pride and inspiration, my parents, Milanio and Felicitas Marbel, and my brothers, thank you so much for your unconditional love and support. Rose, I know that it is not easy being married to a policeman. I remain ever so thankful for your unselfish love and understanding taking care of our family when I am away on missions and assignments. You are the true anchor of our family. This year, 2024, is my 33rd year of service in the Philippine National Police. Throughout the years, I have witnessed the enormous amount of change that our society has undergone, and the rate of speed in which these changes have occurred and are occurring. These present-day social and technological changes have an enormous influence and impact in policy. The growth of public infrastructure has led to greater accessibility and enhanced mobility. With tools of instantaneous communication, visual and audio, including social media, many Filipinos are able to communicate their content and discontent, their needs and expectations of good and responsive public service on both the national and global stage. We are also seeing new forms of criminality evolve wherever there is an opportunity to exploit the weaknesses that advancement brings. The dynamics of society in which we operate are changing, and with it, our scope of responsibility are evolving. Yet, despite all this, our goals and duties as law enforcers remain absolutely and irrevocably the same. The Philippine National Police has seen noteworthy progress and benefited from the vision, leadership, and achievements of my predecessors throughout the years. As the 30th Chief of the Philippine National Police, it is my intention to build on the strides made so far to ensure that there is both continuity and improvement, that the PNP remains effective at its job while evolving to become a modern Filipino police force for a modern Filipino society. To increase our effectivity as an organization and as individual law enforcers, we will focus on three things. First, the quality of leadership, knowledge and ability, and professionalism within the ranks. Second, expanding our ability to uphold the law, maintain order, and fight local and transnational crimes in all forms and manifestations. To this end, we commit to utilizing the best and innovative practices in law enforcement. And third, but not the least, we will strive to increase the level of trust that the people we protect have in us. We will focus on increased community satisfaction in our work as a key benchmark of our progress. We will work on enhanced partnerships with the local community because safety and order ultimately require our collaborative efforts. I am therefore committed to ensuring that each and every member of the Philippine National Police, including future recruits, will be supported in developing, improving, and refining the skills that are needed in our line of work and for your career and progression as law enforcers. More than ever, we need officers possessed with critical thinking and problem-solving skills to address the many unique situations that arise, and in particular, to become catalysts for the changes we need in the organization to become better and more efficient at what we do. We need officers who can communicate with public well, display empathy, and conduct themselves at all times responsibly, ethically, and morally. We need officers who recognize that it is simply not enough to act decisively, relentlessly, and fast in the war against crime, but that there must also be accountability and transparency on our end. And most importantly, we will nurture police officers to whom a human approach to law enforcement is a given. Investing in you is an investment in the future of the Philippine National Police. Remember, to the PNP, you are your mentors, teachers, trainers, and leaders by example. To the incoming generation of police officers who will one day take our place. With our President's call for Bagong Pilipinas, the Philippine National Police has the unique opportunity to re-envision many of its management and operational approaches. We will be looking at the infrastructure and membership of this organization critically, employing a holistic approach to assess and determine ways by which we can increase effectivity, efficiency, and productivity throughout the 17 police regional offices, 102 provincial and city police offices, and 1,824 city and municipal police stations that spread across the 17 regions of the Philippines. There will be emphasis on developing and improving competencies and compliance, optimization of resources, responsible cost allocations, elimination of redundancies, increased safety and well-being of police officers, and adoption of systems and processes that will facilitate positive and sustainable changes. Leadership by example will be the backbone of our operational motto as we continue the fight against illegal drugs, domestic crime and violence, organized crime, human trafficking, radicalization, violent extremism, terrorism, cybercrime, and other transnational and non-traditional security challenges. We shall place utmost importance on police community engagement, working together in reducing crime through education, community partnerships and policing, and the use of emerging technology and social media. As we put transformative policies in place, we shall also seek for the seamless alignment with other Philippine government agencies for collaborative undertakings when and where necessary. We shall aim to have shorter lines of communications, improve coordination and readiness, as well as clearly defined parameters of tasks and responsibilities. Furthermore, in our role as international partners of law enforcement agencies for other countries fighting transborder criminality and terrorism, we shall be vigilant and uncompromising in using all means at our disposal to stop these global threats from gaining a solid foothold in our society. The Philippine National Police recognizes that effective law enforcement nowadays requires competency and innovation in the use and application of technology to its overall operation and daily work. While I recognize that putting a comprehensive technology infrastructure in place is one of the major challenges for the PNP, I am confident that with careful management and selective priorities, we can achieve this goal in a timely fashion. To begin, we shall prioritize integrating the PNP secured, mobile, artificial intelligence-driven and real-time smart policing program and ICT development roadmap in our operations, including an active drive to recruit and train a new generation of police officers and support staff with technical expertise and specialized IT skills. In closing, mahusay, matatag, at maaasahan na kapulisan. This is our promise and commitment to our country as we undertake the internal and external changes necessary to improve our services to you. Expect that your PNP will do its best to safeguard the community it serves, because we understand how safety, peace and order are intrinsically connected to economic growth and progress. Itataguyod natin ang isang ligtas na bagong Pilipinas, ligtas na tahanan at ligtas na pamayanan. I look forward to my duties and I thank the President, our Secretary, and the PNP and the community in advance for their active participation and support in realizing a safe country for all. May God continue to bless all of us and give us strength and inspiration in the work we do. Dito, sa bagong Pilipinas, isa lang ang gusto ng pulis, ligtas ka. Maraming salamat po.
Nabatian ang bag-o nga PNP chief. Nga ginbutang ni President BBM. So 4-star, 4-star sa general. Amo ini ang ranggo ya Police General, Francisco ano to na? Marvin? Aliw ko balik anay. Si Police General Romel Francisco Marbil, Marbil, BIL. So siya ini ang bag-o nga PNP chief. Ang balya ligtas ka sa PNP. Amo na ang balya. Amo na ang iyang nga katapusan nga tinaga. So siya ang gintugyanan sa presidente nga magpamuno sa Philippine National Police. Gasalig ang presidente, gasalig ang DILG secretary, si Secretary Binhor Abalos, sa kapasidad ni Police General Romel Francisco Marbil. So kabay pa, nga mapadayon ang mga maayo nga nahimuan ni Police General Binamin Acorda Jr. kag kabay pa nga madugangan pagid ang kapisan kag ang paglagas sa mga terorista, paglagas sa mga durugista kag iban pa nga nagas sabwag sang kagamo sa pungsod.
When we first arrived, we said we'd be more. And we were. We said we'd give you more. And we did. We even sourced 100% of our electricity from renewable energy, all while having the lowest rates in the country. But wait, no, that's not enough. This year, we're going to do more. But what does do more mean? It means more upgrades. More trees, more mangroves, more fingerlings, more crops, and more fruits. More of her, more of him, more of you, more of us, more of her, him, you, and us, making this world a better place for them. More power is going to do more, because with more power comes great sustainability.
Iloilo City's transformative platform, known as Wheels by Mayor Jerry P. Treñas, made a huge difference. Wheels stands for welfare, health, education, environment, livelihood, and sustainability. This highlights the remarkable projects and efforts that have been driving the city towards a more sustainable and empowered future. With Wheels, we had a long journey through the years. And now, we reached our destination of empowering Ilonggos for a sustainable future. This is Wheels, the arrival. Welfare is at the heart of the Wheels initiative. The eye care centers provide essential services to the community, with 5 operational centers and 6 more under construction. While the redevelopment of markets like Arevalo, Haro, and La Paz aims to enhance the city's urban landscape and convenient customer and merchant experience, with budgets allocated to support each project. Furthering its commitment to the welfare of its citizens, Iloilo City plans to construct a state-of-the-art legislative building. Additionally, the City Hall employees will have access to affordable housing with low-rise condominium units, while the urban poor will benefit from a condominium building under the Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program. The COA Bodega, a modern storage facility, will streamline operations while new facilities for BJMP and PNP ensures better facilities for law enforcement. Balay Dalayunan, a cultural landmark, will provide a space for artistic expression and community gatherings. Payment centers like Marymart and the Atrium, SM City, and Megaworld will bring greater convenience to the people. Also, the Iloilo City Dog Pound and Animal Shelter at Kalahunan Sanitary Landfill in Mandurriao District is serving as home for stray or rescue dogs. The health component of Wheels has made significant strides. The San Isidro Dialysis Center offers life-saving treatments to 84 patients weekly. The newly expanded Iloilo City Hospital has a capacity of 100 beds and provides accessible healthcare to its residents. Immunization services play a vital role in maintaining public health, with substantial progress made in administering the measles, rubella, and bivalent oral polio vaccines. COVID-19 vaccinations have been widely distributed across age groups, contributing to the city's fight against the pandemic. We also established a swab center. Iloilo City recognizes the importance of inclusive education in shaping a better future. With substantial investments in schools, modules, and laptops, the Boost for Education program empowers teachers and students alike. New courses at ICCC and TIIC expand educational opportunities, while scholarship supports the dreams of deserving students. The construction of district libraries and the introduction of various training programs contribute to a knowledge-rich environment. Through skill development and literacy initiatives, Iloilo City ensures a brighter future for its residents. The redevelopment of plazas, koi pond beautification pots, and fish dispersal programs enhance the city's biodiversity and environment. The Tree Park Network, Beach Forest, Mangrove Eco Park, and Native Tree Growing Project exemplify the city's commitment to environmental conservation. Various gardening projects and cleanup initiatives promote eco-consciousness among citizens. The livelihood component of Wheels supports economic growth and self-sufficiency. The Business One-Stop Shop promotes ease of doing business, while the Uswag Negosyo Academy, or UNA, empowers aspiring entrepreneurs with knowledge and support. The UNA program, Terminal Market Rehabilitation, and Vocational Training Initiatives provide opportunities for entrepreneurship and skill development. We also made a big leap as we rehabilitate the Iloilo Terminal and Central Markets. Lastly, the sustainability aspects of Wheels drives progress and efficiency. All of the aforementioned programs and projects shall be sustained beyond Mayor Jerry Peña's leadership. The legacy shall live for our children's future. Wheels has united Iloilo City towards a future that is not only sustainable, but also full of promise. Through the collective efforts of government, businesses, and citizens, Iloilo City is paving the way for progress, welfare, and harmony. Thank you for joining us as we embark on this arrival of empowerment and sustainability. Together, we have built a better tomorrow for Iloilo City and beyond.
Gusto mo bala sa manamit nga donut nga dalon sa imo pamilya? Hindi ka na mabakal sa iban pa. Bungod bukas na para sa tanan ang Mars Pastries nga napahamtang sa sulod sang Ceres Terminal sa Barangay Kamaligaro, syudad sang Iloilo. Ano pang ginahulat nyo? Dali na! Mabakal na kita sa donut sa Mars Pastries. Pasalubong nga may pagpalangga sa imo pamilya. Mars Pastries. Barato na, manamit pa!
spirit, we are continuously gearing up our services for the Ilonggos. Wheels for Inclusive Development and Good Governance is our roadmap in bringing our city to the next level. This sixth agenda platform composes welfare, health, education, environment, livelihood, and sustainability. With our ardent desire of attaining inclusive progress and making more promising practices, we continue to address issues through different projects and initiatives that truly make our wheels on the go.
Minutos na nakaligad sa alas 9. Time check na dolong sa inyo sa load lift trading and services. Isa mga kadako nga construction firm nga nabase sa Metro Manila, nagaobra sa mga balay, mansyon o kon merkado. Nagaobra man sila plano. Pwede ninyo ma-text sa Engineer Joey Diaz sa iyang number 0939-812-6336 0939-812-6336 o kung mag-email ka mo sa maria_rosimatyaho.com. Bago lang gid na bato nato ng impormasyon nga sige ang pag-ibwal sang kalayo, no? Sunog didto sa Barangay Manuyo 2, Las Piñas City, no? Subong nga gabi, sige. Grabe ang pag-ibwal sang kalayo. So madamo ng mga pamalayang nagkalasunog. Ti halong-halong gid kita diri ha sa aton daw pila nakasunog nga nagluntad diri sa aton. So halong-halong gid kita. Hindi kita maghatag kumpiyansa. Ilabi na kung nagaluto kita, ha? Patya nyo gid, gabutan nyo gid na da, mga dapat galabuton o kung mga uling, patya nyo gid, subuhin nyo gid na. Ha? Ay mabudlay, mawadan kita sang panimalay. Nga ginpundar bala, tigol pilang maupos, why na, sugod ka naman sa uno. So kabay pa nga maka-mounta tini, nakalabot na sa 5th alarm ang ini nga sunog dito sa Las Piñas City, mga kabyan. So, nabatian kay na ang payag ni PNP Chief Police General Marbil. So, kabay pa nga matapna na mga sindikato ni, kabay pa nga magkaladakpan, kabay pa, no, nga hindi na magsabwag sang gagamo ang mga terorista. Ang mga dorugista, maubos dakop Mayo lang pagpamati kay Leslie Londonio sa case A, kay Fimi Esperida. Mayang gabi sa mga pumuluyo sa Bonifacio Tanza. Ay pare GC Esperida, amo na tagiya sang Delcor sound system, mayo nga sound, di tubo pa nadang iban. To, di ban, IC na, integrated circuit. Pero kalabanan da ditubo pa siguro ang iya ka Delcor sound system. Amo ni mga nagapanagiya Esperida, GC Esperida. Si Mrs. niya. Amo ang kapanagiya sang Delcor sound system. Kadtuin nyo lang da. Kung magpa-assister kamo sila kung may mga kapistahan. 26 minutos na nakaligad sa alas 9 sa mga listeners naton basi magpaluto man kamo, magpakiter kamo ara si Niji Matupas. Arang ila pwesto sa Cruising Patio Dueñas Iloilo. Basi lang nga magkadto mo to pa-booking mas temprano. At least mabaklan kamo niya na makapangumpra sila para sa inyo nga mga okasyon. Si President BBM nagtukod sang isa sini ka task force o kung isa ka council para nga magmonitor sa mga nagakalinabo sa West Philippine Sea. Ginilisan tong nagdigad tong gin-create nga task force to. Ginbag-o ni President BBM. Amo ini sila ang magabantay dira nga daw maisog pa ni ang China kontra sa mga Pinoy. Teritoryo na sa mga Pinoy, pero daw maisog pa sila. Daw sila pa abi ang mayor, no? Daw gamhanan. Di gusto ini isang presidente nga dugangan ng puwersa. Pabaskugo ng puwersa dira sa West Philippine Sea. Kag may mga panugya na gani magbutang sa mga base militar bla o kon may ara dira nga kaplastar na nga mga soldado ta, kag may ara dira nga structure nga ginbutang para nga ma-monitor ang tanan-tanan nga mga aktibidades ni sa nga Chinese nga naga lumbayag dira sa West Philippines. Ang Foreign Correspondents Association of the Philippines nagapabutyag amo ini siyang Vice President, no? Ti party ini sa ginahimo sang China. Party sa baliwala sang China ang ruling, no? Arbitral ruling. Daw wala lang sila ya. Berman kung nandusin, kamoy nyo ya. So ari ang payag sang Vice President sang FUCAP o Foreign Correspondents Association of the Philippines, si Regine Cabat.
Statement is not particularly surprising. The main directive is really just to report what we see out there. In fact, there's even an implicit kind of understanding between Philippine officials and the journalists who embed that when we go out on these trips and nothing happens, then nothing happens. There's no story to report because walang nangyari, basically, so to speak. But the thing is, the fact that these things keep happening when we go out and we embed stuff like water cannons, dangerous maneuvers, and so on, then we're just going to keep on reporting it. There's no sense of like, you should report this certain thing, this certain angle. South China Sea is a very fluid, very volatile situation, and we're just here to report what's happening on the ground as it happens. Any personal run-ins with trolls or partisan influencers just yet. I hope I won't have to, but I do empathize, I have to say, with the journalists and officials who do. Having come from experiencing harassment campaigns in the past, and this is something that some members in FOCAP, not just with South China Sea, but with various issues, have gotten to experience. And it's not easy. Now, I think that when things like these happen, that's when organizations like FOCAP have to come in and say that this harassment is wrong, or that these claims or accusations against our members are wrong, to preserve the integrity of journalists and the Philippine press at large. We're just waiting to see what's going to happen. There's no need in particular to take the issue any further, but we do hope that the statement already sends a signal of where FOCAP stands, and that I just want to clarify, Kat, this has nothing to do with partisan politics or geopolitics. FOCAP really releases statements with regards to anything that has to do with press freedom, anything that has to do with tarnishing or potentially tarnishing the good work or the good moral standing of those of our members,
Amo ini ang stand sa Vice President sang FOCAP, Foreign Correspondents Association of the Philippines, Regine Cabato. Ang i-report kung ano makita ni, kung black is black, kung white is white. Amo na yung sakto. Kung hindi siling manipulate mo pa, exaggerate mo pa, hindi kung ano ang nagkalahinabo, amo lang na. Kaya ang China, kabalugid, mag-twist. Kabalugid sila, mag-maneuver. Kung ano ang dapat nga pagwaon, kung mo kadasigan ni maghimo sang istorya. So, ang botang balon ni Regine Cabato, ang Vice President sa FOCAP, kung ano ang kamaturan na muna para ma-inform ang mga pumuluyo kung ano ang nagakalahinabo sa West Philippine Sea nga gina-water cannon sang China ang mga vessel sang Pilipinas. So ining latest nga natabo, nakitaan sang India. Ang India nag-full support na sa Pilipinas. Nakita nila mo no ang mga nagkakalinabo dira sa West Philippine Sea. Ang maritime rights ng Pilipinas ginako na niya sa tapak-tapak na sa China. Ang soberenya sa Pilipinas daw sila na yang naga-control. Daw ila nagidya teritoryo. Ari ang payag sa ministry o minister, first minister sang India nga si Subramanyam Jai Shankar. Jai Shankar o kung Jai Shankar, India's External Affairs Minister. So ari ang ilaman nga pag-suporta sa Pilipinas.
All parties must adhere to it in its entirety, both in letter and in spirit. I take this opportunity to firmly reiterate India's support to the Philippines for upholding its national sovereignty. As the world changes, it is essential that countries like India and the Philippines cooperate more closely to shape the emerging order. Today we discussed a range of global and regional issues, from the UN and the NAM to the Indo-Pacific, to Myanmar, to Ukraine, and beyond that. We are also both societies that contribute significantly to the global workplace. We would like to see more resilient supply chains and trusted digital partnerships. Our activities serve to strengthen the cause of the global South in different domains. Our commitment to democratic values is deep and abiding. We are both nations who value the autonomy of decision-making and favor a multipolar world with a multipolar Asia at its core. These convergences, based on an expanding bilateral partnership, today drive the upward trajectory of our ties. My discussions today with Secretary Manalo, the meeting later in the day with Defense Secretary Teodoro and others, and the call on President Marcos will all provide opportunities to do that. As we move towards the 75th anniversary of the establishment of our diplomatic relations, I'm confident that there is much more that awaits us. Thank you for your attention.
Nabatian si External Affairs Minister, no? Ano to? Ang balik na yun. Subramanyam Jai Shankar, no? India's External Affairs Minister. So, nakita nila, no? Nga may rights ang Pilipinas. Kay tiyan ni soberenya mo. Daw sa ano ka katuso bang China, kag daw sa ano ka mga arrogante, no? Ang mga Chinese to. Sakay sa China Coast Guard nga gina-water cannon ng vessel sa Pilipinas nga tuyo mag-resupply dito sa ayong insyon. So tama kasakit. Tiyang ginimo sa aton presidente, President BBM, nagpagwasa sang Executive Order number 57. Ano ini siya ang number 57, Executive Order number 57? Tuyo pabaskugon sang Pilipinas ang maritime security and domain, no? Para nga mangin aware ang aton pungsod sa sining nga na aga kalinabo kag agresibo nga aksyon sang China sa West Philippines. Suno kay President BBM, nabutang sa iyang executive order ang pag-reorganize, no, sang National Coast Watch Council. Kag subong ginatawag na nga National Maritime Council. Tiyang sa National Maritime Council ni NMC ang magapamuno ni si Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin. So siya ang magapamuno para nga pampabaskog ang aton nga security kag mabantayan ang aton nga domain, ang aton dira nga soberenya nga hindi nasagad pangbuli, no, ang China Coast Guard. Gintog yan sa presidente ang pagdesisyon kag pagbutang o kung pagplastar sa mga strategiya, no? Depende na kay Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin. Payang ang presidente, may ara na. May ara siya? Subong lang ni adlaw nga ginpagwa niya. So, mas mayo ni. No? Mas mayo ni. Pero despite sa sinikarong nga nagakalinabo, kag may ara nga ginahimo ang atong presidente, may ara pa yung panawagan nga mag-resign. Si President BBM, sino ini ang nagpanawagan. Standby. Sa mga listeners naton, ka mga viewers, base magkadto ka mo sa syudad, tanawan nyo lang wheels ng city government para nga hindi na mamangita pa sa tour guide, mapos ang paglakat ninyo, pagpadulong sa mga tourist destination sa syudad sa Iloilo. So, tanawan nyo lang hasta sa YouTube channel, makita ninyo na. Okay? 39 minutos na kaligad sa last 9, more power Iloilo, bringing more to life.
When we first arrived, we said we'd be more. And we were. We said we'd give you more. And we did. We even sourced 100% of our electricity from renewable energy, all while having the lowest rates in the country. But wait, no, that's not enough. This year, we're going to do more. But what does do more mean? It means more upgrades. More trees, more mangroves, more fingerlings, more crops, and more fruits. More of her, more of him, more of you, more of us, more of her, him, you, and us, making this world a better place for them. More power is going to do more, because with more power comes great sustainability.
My heart beats to the sound of the drums of our Ilonggo warriors. It dances with joy to nature and the open spaces that surround me in Iloilo. My heart is filled with love for the warm people, our culture, and heritage. It breaks into song as it sees the changes that progress brings to our city. The new modern blending with the old, a merger of the present and the past. My heart is full as dreams are fulfilled here. Everything I need and want is here. Iloilo is my happy place. The place I call home. Where love and affection overflow. It's the city of love after all. So when you visit, first we give you our food, and when we give you our food, we give you our love. This is why my heart beams with pride for Iloilo City and its people. There's just no place like home. Even if I go somewhere, I bring Iloilo City with me. My heart is never lost. For my heart beats in Iloilo.
My heart beats in Iloilo City.
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 My heart beats in Iloilo City. My heart beats in Iloilo City.
Our planet needs more. More from me, more from you, more from all of us. Since we started, More Power has committed itself to bringing more to life. What is more? As an electric distribution utility, we light up thousands of homes, businesses, and institutions. So that's where we started. Under our 5-year development plan for Iloilo City, we worked to rehabilitate and modernize the system. We conducted an overhaul of our distribution system by investing in state-of-the-art facilities. This made sure our system was more responsive on several levels. Repair and optimization of facilities to decrease power interruptions. Automated restoration to decrease downtime for 90% of these interruptions. A 24/7 response team present for the rest, and mobile substations to relieve overloading. These state-of-the-art technologies have a focus on sustainable practices, such as net metering services allowing consumers to export excess energy, cutting down their cost, and increasing the use of renewable energy. All of this while having 100% renewable sourcing from geothermal power plants and cutting electricity rates in half. This made sure that the energy we supplied was more reliable, more accessible, more sustainable, and more affordable. And we will continue to endeavor in incorporating renewable energy into our portfolio for the long term. Our services are only limited by our technology, and when we upgrade, we can bring more to your life. We partnered with LGUs to streamline the application process to make electricity more accessible to all of our consumers. We are not afraid to take on pilferage syndicates. We collaborated with the LGUs to convert these illegal connections to legal connections. Justice and fairness must be the standard. Through the streamlined process, paired with our efforts to apprehend pilferers and crack down on illegal connections, we have reformed the energy sector. Now, those who were forced to live on illegal connections can now take pride in being legitimate consumers.
We are also not ignorant of the crisis our city and consumers have been facing. We feel your struggle, and we are here with you as partners. And that's what gave birth to the Partners in Power Foundation.
Through our foundation, we donated millions to help the city and its institutions fight against COVID, with dedicated response teams assigned to major hospitals for rapid response to save lives. Beyond all this, we wanted to do more for our environment. In our first 2 years, we planted trees, mangroves, and released fingerlings. We have even adopted an entire mangrove park and supported a citywide endeavor for urban gardening. We also worked on what we could do more within our system. Our entire distribution system was made more sustainable by replacing every wooden pole and transformer with stronger and eco-friendly materials. And for every wooden pole we replaced, we committed to plant trees for each one of them. And you are a part of this too. 1,400 of us worked together to donate flower pots for bike lanes throughout Iloilo City, along with encouraging our workforce to bike to work. But still, there's so much more to be done. Our mission stays the same, to bring more to life. As long as we work together, we can do more, we can be more.
Minutos na nakaligad sa alas 9, ginadulong sa inyo sang Cindy Sandy Store. Nahamtang sa Rizal, Palapala, Uno City proper, ginapanagyan ni Mamida Joy, kag Sir Brian Nabuno. Ginadulong man sa inyo sang Sabaw, Risto Bar. Nahamtang ini sa Barangay San Miguel, Hordan, Guimaras. Ginapanagyan man ni Dr. Gisem Binhamin, mayong luto da, mayo ang lugar, no, sang Sabaw, Risto Bar. Ara lang sa likod sang LBC. No, dira sa San Miguel, Hordan, Guimaras. Basi magpakonsulta ka mo, gabi subong ang pertasis, oh. Din pagimpay dalom sa state of calamity ang syudad bangod sa sining outbreak, no, nga may pila na bilog to, ang natapikan sa pertasis. Sa mga kabataan, ha, sa mga sa mga bagong bunag, halya kaga wala pang mag-isa ka tuig, halong-halongin yung kidbata niyo. Daw lain matiyag na sa mga kabataan, labi na sa mga Guimaras noon da. Dala nyo dason to kay Dr. Marilyn Garmay Gaitan. No? Pidya na sa. Dala nyo na to dason ipabulong inyo bata. Kay para man madapatan na mas temprano. Kay budlay na maglala. Miyerkules, las 10 ang aga. Tobya hasta ka Sabado. No? Miyerkules, kag Sabado lang kani. Ang klinika ya sa isada ka parmasya sa Crossing Piña, Buena Vista, Guimaras. Si First District Davao del Norte, former Representative Pantaleon Alvarez, ginaparesign niya si President BBM. Nga daway kuno sa mga nahimuan dabla sa West Philippine Sea na may tension between sa Pilipinas kag China. No? Tiyang pamangkot na sang kadaman, sino nagumpisa daw nga nakasulod sa teritoryo ng Pilipinas ang China? Sino nagumpisa? Dapat nagpanalaw sa mantani No, hambal sa mga listeners tan, nagpanalaw sa mantani si Davao Congressman, no, First District Davao First District Congressman, no, sa Davao del Norte, si Pantaleon Alvarez. Uy, siya nagamba nga resign. No? Kaya may ginahimuman ng presidente. Nagahimuman sa pamagi kang nagakuha sa mga alyansa sa iba nga pugso. Tama ka premature ang ining hambalanon. Kag hindi dapat nga muning hambalya suno kay House Deputy Majority Leader, no, Majority Leader for Iloilo First District Congresswoman Janet Garin. Ginsabat ni Congresswoman Garin ang ining ginbuyan nga tinaga ni former Congressman Pantaleon Alvarez. Ari si Congresswoman Janet Garin.
Yung isang tao, kapag binoto ng tao, ang makakatanggal sa kanya ay yung sambayan ng Pilipino rin. No? So, it's not fair for one person to call on the president to resign. No? Specifically, if you cannot pinpoint the specific lapses. No? So, meron niyang proseso, meron tayong impeachment process. Andiyan yung lahat eh. So, that exercise can be resorted to by our former speaker. But with due courtesy to former speaker Bebot Alvarez, who is also a good friend, siguro Hindi ko alam kung saan nagagaling yung kanyang panawagan na yun. Pero I believe what is best at this point of time is not calling for resignations of our officials, but asking ourselves, saan ba tayo pwedeng makatulong? Sa dami ng problema ngayon, bakit ba tila hindi natin sinasabi yung totoo sa sambayan ng tao, sa sambayan ng Pilipino, ng economic tiyatsa ay solusyon sa ating kahirapan at mga problema ngayon? Bakit hindi ba nating i-address yung mga ibang problema na kaya nating solusyonan as a country? Now, the issue of West Philippine Sea has been there for a very, very, very long time. At yung issue ng West Philippine Sea, hindi lamang po ito issue ng Pilipinas at China. No? This is an issue of many other countries. Yung territorial disputes, yung boundary disputes, marami ang nangyayaring ganyan. No? Ang alam ko dati may dispute yung Bohol at Cebu. In other words, hindi naman yan overnight masusolusyonan ng isang presidente. What is important is that we are seeing concrete steps that the leadership of our country will not yield even an inch of our territory. Yung passion, determination, and commitment na yan, that is what is important. But, calling for a president to resign simply because there is a dispute on territorial boundaries, that was never really solved by other presidents. Of course, except yung nanalo nga tayo sa Hague, no? Pero yun nga, again, the implementation became a problem. So yung mga ganitong bagay, tingnan natin, ano ba ang dapat na solusyon? Maybe it will be a good contribution of the former speaker to put forward solutions.
Amuntong sabat ni Congresswoman Janet Garin sa kay Davao del Norte 1st District Congressman Pantaleon Alvarez. Ang aton malang nadiya, kung way ka na malang sa may ibulig, paimunong. Kung way ka na malang iya sa nga itugda pa dira para sa kayuhan, maghipos na lang. Ha? Hindi na dapat magpaaba pa sa iban nga nagaputoy-putoy. Kay mabudlay na. Kita taman nga nagatrabaho ang presidente. Kung way gatrabaho ang presidente, na balbalunin, di ba? Ginpili na siya gani isang kabilugan at large, no? Kay siya ang ginapatihan sa mga pumuluyo nga makabulig batak sa aton ni ekonomiya kag pagsolbar sang mga problema. Sa simple nga tinaga, parisaynon mo para no? Bangod sa dispute, ang pamangkot sino nagumpisahaw? Di ba? So kung wala na lang ka sa may mo, hipos ka na lang. Hindi ka na sagad kutaw-kutaw, pababa ni mo da. Ay mabudlay katama. So bululiga na lang kung anong dapat nga ibulig, no? Para nga amangin hilway kita kag ang aton teritoryo aton lang, hindi na dapat pagsawsawan pa sa iba. Sa tanan-tanan na mga listeners kag mga viewers, thank you so much sa inyo pag-upod sa aton nga pagpangalan. Sa mga nagaplano nga magkuha sa nga condo units, tawag lang mo da sa SMDC o kung tawag ka mo di sa Iloilonewsline. I-refer ka mo to namon sa kay Ma'am Cha. Ha? Tawag lang. Kung sino man mag-loan sang salakyan sa Toyota, balang ka mo kaya raman si Tia Diaz. Nga mon printe willing na magbulig sa inyo. Okay? Wala na kita sang tiniyon sa atong nga pagpangalagad sa tanan-tanan nga nagahiwat sang kadlawan. Happy birthday. Kag sa mga birthday palang buwas, advance happy birthday. So diri lang kita kutob sa atong nga pagpangalagad upod na kay Toto Boy Jeff kag Nonoy MJ. Ini ang inyo alagad Johnny Yanson Diaz. Madamo nga salamat kag mayong gabi Pilipinas para sa Iloilo Newsline.